Hey everyone, welcome back, and I hope you all had a great week. I hope you all had fun making sauerkraut and you learned a little bit about fermented foods and why this is so good for you. I hope that you've been burping it and everything went super smooth, and mostly that you just had fun making this. But this week we're gonna actually use our sauerkraut on bratwurst. So this is a very traditional German dish. We're gonna serve it up with some stone ground mustard and some caramelized onions donated to us by our friends at Pivot Produce. It's gonna be really delicious. It's actually a very, very easy recipe. I think you're gonna all love it and have no problem doing it whatsoever. Here we go. A frying pan for the brats, a small bowl for your onions, a plate for the end, some tongs, and a wooden spoon. Bratwurst, buns, onions, sauerkraut, stone ground mustard, and avocado oil. Now we're using avocado oil this week because it cooks better at high temperatures, and we're gonna get these brats up pretty high. So now that your pan's heating on medium, add just a little less than half of your avocado oil. And this is what we're gonna saute the onions in. Once your oil's nice and hot, go ahead and add your onions. And hit it with a little bit of salt. So we're gonna leave these onions going until they start getting nice and golden brown and releasing some of the sugar that's in them. But while this is happening, go ahead and take out your bratwurst because you wanna leave those out for 10 to 15 minutes before we start cooking. You don't want them to be too cold when they go into the pan. So now that your onions are done, in the same pan, you're gonna add the rest of your avocado oil. And you're gonna keep this on medium heat. If you have a small burner, you might need to go to medium high, but we're gonna let this sit and let that oil get as hot as it can on this heat setting. So now that our brats are ready to go in, we're gonna put them in, but we're gonna be very careful because this oil is gonna spark. So use your tongs to place these in very delicately. So we're gonna cook these for about 2 minutes per side until each side is golden brown. Cook them too long. If your brats are sparking too much, just turn the heat down until they get more under control. And now you wanna try to get the back side of the brats. And this can be a little challenging, but you just want to try to rest one of them up against the side, and then you can use the others to balance the rest. So we're going to cook these for about 2 more minutes on this side, and we're going to try to do the same on the other side. Now if you feel like it's sparking too much and it's a little scary, all you have to do is take it off the heat. And then you're going to let it cool down and let the sparks subside before you start moving around the brats again. So then we'll move them and then we'll put it back on the heat just to make sure that we're not getting any splashes of oil on us. Good. All right, everybody, there you have it, our 2-week-long recipe of bratwurst and our homemade sauerkraut. I know this is a little different. I think the sauerkraut was really fun to make. I hope you enjoyed it. We only have 2 more deliveries for this school year, so we're gonna try and do something really special for you next week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We will see you next week with a brand new recipe. Peace.